Hello everyone, I am back again with video number 2. I'm just so excited that I'm continuing with this, keeping up with it. Of course, from the title, you see that this is about how to increase your breast milk, breastfeeding tips, but more so how to increase your milk supply. Um, please like, subscribe, and share. I would love to see how far I can go, especially with this YouTube thing. Just seeing how creative I can get, and the inspiration that I can receive off of YouTube. So let's jump right in. My baby is 4 months old. I'm just going to kind of like give you a rundown on my experience, what I had went through. I'm just going to adjust this a little bit. Okay. Um, just basically my experience and everything that I've kind of like went through regarding breastfeeding. Uh, just basically, I was producing milk. I produced milk, but I was in so much pain from the breastfeeding, from him not latching on correctly, that the nipples were basically scabbed in the sense. I was bleeding, and I did not want him to consume milk. I'm sorry, did not want him to consume blood while he was breastfeeding. So I kind of like stopped. Now my milk came in probably around day 4, maybe day 3 or 4, and it was just too much. It was just unbearable, and that's where I messed up. I should have just kept up with it, no matter how painful it was. I just should have kept up with it, and I would not be in the situation that I am in now. So going from there, when I did have a handheld a breast pump, and I was pumping and still, and at that point I was only pumping pretty much a quarter of an ounce with each breast, as a result from not breastfeeding. When it was painful, I just put them on formula, and that was the big problem. So I was producing a quarter of an ounce, and then I realized that I was no longer engorged anymore, probably on day 5 or 6, and then that's when everything just clicked for me, and I was like, this isn't working. I do want that connection with my baby. I do want to breastfeed. Like, that was just so important to me, to be able to breastfeed, to have that connection, to know that my baby is getting nourishment from my body. So I was sad. I felt a tad bit depressed. I felt like I wasn't a woman. I wasn't a mom. But I knew that I had to do something. So as a result, I went ahead and started looking up a whole bunch of stuff, seeing what I can do to increase my breast milk. So I kind of wrote a list. This is probably 9 things that I've written down. It might be a little bit more. It might be a few that might pop up top of my head. First thing, do not stress. When you stress about it, it's for one, whatever you're feeling, whatever it affects your body, and it goes into the breast milk, and then your baby is feeding off of that. Not only that, when you're stressing, it's going to kind of be a tad bit hard to be able to produce enough breast milk, especially if you're stressing. So do not stress. 2, eat healthy, drink a lot of water. When I increased my water intake, and I pretty much only drink water, coffee. Now I'm drinking tea, a little bit more tea than what I was doing, but I was not being consistent with the amount of water I was drinking. So when I went ahead and started increasing the amount of water, that also helps as well, because you have to think, your body is made of water. Your body needs water, especially to survive. I mean, you can go days without food, but you need water. And that's what your breast milk is made. It's made out of liquid. So of course you need water. And exercise. Unfortunately, I haven't been exercising. So, which is a journey that I'm going to start back now, to get back healthy, get my body back healthy, and exercise. So exercising, which will go into tip number 1, relieve some stress. So exercise, even if you're walking, if you're doing little something, 5-10 minutes stretching, something, lunges, shoulder pressures, just whatever, that's going to help to release some stress, but also just overall health. Number 3, pump every 2 hours, no more than 3. You have to send a signal to your body, and your body is going to say it once you drain out that body. Besides the fact of you putting your baby on the breast, if your baby's not hungry, still pump every 2 hours. Or if you're not around your baby, pump every 2 hours, because that's just going to send that signal to your breast saying, hey, we need to produce more. Try not to go 3, because when you go more than 3, that's also sending a signal to your body, we don't need to produce as much. So try to pump as much as possible, which is crazy because I wasn't pumping like I should have been until I went back to work. And when I went back to work, after he was 2 months old, I was on a consistent schedule for me to pump. And that did help to increase the breast milk. Number 4, supplements. I take fenugreek and blessed thistle to help increase. I know that there are already lactation supplements that you can take that has all of the herbs in it. The blessed thistle, the fenugreek, the raspberry leaf, fennel. I just take the blessed thistle and the fenugreek because I get more from a buck if I just buy it individually. And which brings me to this next one, which is tip number 5, teas. Drinking lactation teas, because a lot of that you're going to get in the supplements, you're also going to get a lot of those factors in the teas. And also I add the tea, the lactation tea that I drink does not have fennel. So I have fennel, the spice fennel, and I just put it in the tea as well, so that can help. There's lactation bars that you can make or that you can purchase, lactation cookies. You just have to figure out what it is. Try several different things. Do not give up. Number 6, oatmeal. Oatmeal does help. I don't know how, but it does help. And I add brewer's yeast. Brewer's yeast does help as well to increase that breast milk. So keep that in mind. I add brewer's yeast to my oatmeal and try to eat that every day. There's some people who would eat it a few times a day. You can make big batches of the oatmeal, so you're not making oatmeal every morning. I normally just make enough for 2 days. I eat one that morning and I save the rest for the next day. And I'm not big on eating oatmeal twice a day. If I had oatmeal bars, if I actually got my lazy butt up and made some oatmeal bars, and that might be different, then yeah, I will definitely consume oatmeal daily. But until then, no. Number 7, watch your baby. Look at your baby. That's that feeling of I am his mom is a good feeling. It's almost it's a wonderful feeling. And that's also going to send signals to your breast milk. Hey, let's produce some milk. The flow, the letdown is going to help with the letdown. That's what I'm trying to say. It's going to help with that letdown, which brings me, to number 8, massage your breasts. Massage your breast before you pump or before you breastfeed your baby. And that's going to help with that letdown, to get that flow going, that breast milk going. Number 9, hand expression, which also goes into number 3, pumping. Hand expression is when you are expressing your own milk by hand. You're not using a pump. You're not doing anything but hand. So you're you're squeezing it into a bottle or into just a sterile container, something. Now, what I like to do when I'm lazy and don't want to hook up the machines, and this is what I do after I pump. I always hand express, because I can always get a little bit more. Just a little bit more. When I hand express after pumping. to really drain it out so we can send that signal we need to produce more right away. Skin to skin, skin to skin is just so wonderful to do, which goes, what number are we on? I think I skipped one. But anyway, skin to skin is really good. Actually, that was supposed to go with number 7. Just skin to skin with your baby, just having time, just to show that love, and also because he's on your breast. That's sending signal to your breast. Let's produce some milk. I lost track. Ask for help. Definitely ask for help. There's help all around. There was a lactation specialist at my hospital, and I did not take full advantage of her while I was there. Take advantage of that. Your midwife. Contact La Leche League. I went to a meeting once. They did help. Let's see what else is there. WIC provides a lactation specialist. You can go on Kelly book or something. It's a parenting or breastfeeding moms association. I cannot remember the full name. And then the next one is do your research. I failed to do my research. I was like, hey, I can do this. I know. Come on now. It's going to be easy. Easy. No, it's not. It's hard. It is hard thing to do. Breastfeeding. And breastfeeding your baby on his time. Because when they're newborns, they want to eat every 2 hours. I take that back. They want to sleep more than anything. So, but you need to get your baby on a schedule. You need to wake them up every 2, no more than 3 hours so that they can eat, so that their weight does not go down. And then after that, it's when it's really, really hard. So congratulations to you for taking the time to look up the information, listening to this video, because it's super important, and which is what I did. I got on YouTube, I Googled breastfeeding, how to increase breast milk. I did all of that. And these are what helped me. This is what I've come to the conclusion of out of all the research that I have done to help me breastfeed my baby to be a better mom. So thank you so much for listening to this, for watching this. I pray that this helps you in some way for any breastfeeding mom, or if you are not breastfeeding and you're looking at research for a friend or family member, I pray that this helps you to give them a better idea. So again, please like, subscribe. This is my 2nd video. I don't have any subscribers. So help a sister out, okay? So feedback, comments, just anything will help just to boost my confidence. And thank you so much.